New year, but the internet streets haven't changed much. This week, Kenya Power and Lighting Company gave the interwebs something to rave about, not forgetting the AFCON referee who ended a game way before time, and he did it twice. Ida Mumeta is back, and she has more on these stories on this week's episode of Fresh Off the Web.
Tuesday this week, most parts of the country were affected by a blackout, which KPLC attributed to collapsed towers on the Kiambere-Embakasi voltage transmission line. Now, thing about Kenyans on the interwebs is they're always watching.
Sisi tunaitwa Kenya Power kwa nini? Sisi ndio tumekalia. Sisi ndio tuko na power. Keep chill nilikwambia wanagusha bei, sisi tunagusha tower.
I mean, at the end of the day, something had to be done, right? So as they say, monkey see, monkey do. The folks got into their vehicles in a huff and cruised to the fault lines with a great sense of urgency. Some parts were lucky enough to get electricity on the same day, but some not so much. Some, if not most of you, were raining complaints on Twitter, but at African_Smurf says, Kenya Power was like, now by day 2, Twitter was still on fire and homes still in darkness. At Malik_88 was convinced this was the power company's position. At Chinkfoski and her mother were sadly counting their losses due to the outage. She says, and I quote, "Just woke up to my mom telling me 74 out of 115 of her day-old chicks died due to the cold because of a blackout." By day 3, the anger was palpable.
Ukiekelea tu kachai koroga kukaa chini imepotea. Unasikia guys, stima hizi ni zile za saa 3, stima za saa 3 huwa hazirudi. Hiyo ni nchi gani tunaishi?
Thanks to the tweets, one weather reporter named Ben Terry from Louisiana found himself in the whole KPLC mess. And he quickly put out a tweet saying, "I just gained several Twitter followers from Kenya over the past 24 hours. Just so you know, I am not associated with the KPLC, that is Kenya Power and Light Company, for future reference." Anyway, after 3 long days, sanity was finally restored. Is that Jani Sikazwe? Before I wrap it up, allow me to bring you a few scenes from AFCON. Jani Sikazwe has been on almost everyone's lips and timelines this week for his rather strange methods at the AFCON pitch. As you may or may not know, a complete football game usually takes a full 90+ minutes. But who is Mr. Jani? He blew the whistle for full time at the 85th minute and again at the 89th minute. Unfortunately, after the 89th minute, there wasn't much that could be done. Uncle alisema hapangwingwi, and unfortunately the game ended there. Now, unconfirmed sources say he was probably going through a heat stroke at the moment, but I guess we'll never know. You think the drama ended there, right? Wrong. Cue in Mauritania. The team was all ready and stocked for their national anthem. However, the person in charge seemed to have gotten it wrong the first time. Let's give it a second shot, shall we? Che. Nope, that's not it. Maybe the 3rd time will work.
We're clearly having some problems with the national anthems here.
You guessed it. Still didn't work. The players ended up singing their national anthem without the instrumentals. Sad. Anyway, that does it for me today. Let's do this again next week. Ida Mumeta, Fresh Off the Web and TV.